This is Christmas Eve. We're open tomorrow. We're open every day.
Good afternoon. It's a great day at Mr. Ritter Plumbing. This is Chaya.
I always had a dream to run a big plumbing company in Toronto, to be the biggest and the best.
I'm Susie, and I'm property manager for 36 condos. We've had a couple of large emergencies for plumbing companies, and Mr. Ritter has bailed us out both times.
If you go on Homestars, you're going to see all kinds of comments about the cleanliness and the professionalism. The guys are very polite. They clean up after themselves.
We're sleeping, and it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and one of the water mains had burst again. We've been through this twice now. There's a good 12-foot hole in the ground where the water is just pooling, and it's all running, and there's mud everywhere.
The water's pouring out here, and then it's flowing all the way down the road.
I called Mr. Ritter. They just came out, and they were here really quick, and they knew what they were doing, obviously. They bring in the right equipment to get the job done safely.
So we had the water back to all the houses in 5 hours.
They called the city back for me. I didn't even have to do it. They flushed all the lines, tested everything, and it was amazing. I just got to say I have 100% faith in them. I would call them each and every time I have a problem. Hopefully we won't have too many.
I learned my trade back in Scotland in the service industry, and it's a very important thing to look after the client's home, and you got to respect your customers for sure. So I learned that back in Scotland, brought it here, and I'm trying to instill that into the company.
We had a clay pipe leading from the outside into the house, which had disintegrated. I was actually sitting on the porch with my sister and my mother, having a glass of wine, watching the rain.
I was going up the stairs and my feet got like really wet.
At first I thought he was kidding, but when I came down, it was almost up to my ankles in water.
You have backed up drains, you got to take care of for people, especially if they've got small kids in the home.
Everybody I asked to use Mr. Ritter had good things to say about them. They were over here, I think, within an hour. And they put a new drain in there, and then they sealed it. And they were really, like, no attitude, very nice, made me feel very relaxed, especially because my husband wasn't here, I was on my own.
A lot of our clients are women who are home alone with young children, and to be honest, it's quite a scary experience having a plumber come to your house. Having our guys in uniform, they're clean, you know, they wear their booties, they put the doormats down, we respect the customers' homes.
I was at work and my mom called me, it was about 5 o'clock.
She was in a big panic because her cat had disappeared after having contractors in the home.
I actually called Animal Control, I called Wildlife Services, I called the Toronto Humane Society, and nobody could help me. And then I thought, well, I know 911 is for people, but I'm doing it. So I called them, and they also said they couldn't help me. I said, well, maybe a plumber. So I think he looks between the walls, he looks through the pipes, and my mom was really distraught. I just thought, yeah, she's gone. At this point, I think Robert was just like, no, you can't think that way. Find her, we'll find her. She just came out, and my mom held her, and that was a happy ending.
That's the type of thing our guys will do. It doesn't all have to be about plumbing, it's about service.
My favorite part of the job is having to deal with customers that come on the phone and they are a little frantic, and when you get that sense of relief, you hear it over the phone and you know you've done your job.
Working with the people here, to be honest, is my favorite part. I really like the people that work in the company. We're a very strong team. I know for sure that I would never be sitting in this chair right now today if it was not for these people.
Hi, have a problem with the floor drain backing up? All right, I have a technician on the way to you. You're welcome. Bye-bye.